Good evening, America. Despite the Reese bias you are about to witness in the following video, ChidoriTrails and his companions do not align with the Church of Asherah. Thank you. I can't believe we're meeting my legal son before the Tellius government took him away. I finally get to add a freaking ginger baby. It's so cute. Titania's not like a ginger though, right? Because she's like an actual redhead, whereas Reese is genuinely, I don't know. I feel like this might be offensive. Moving forward. What do you know? More dang bandits. These dang bandits nabbed Boyd and Oscar's little brother, Rolf, and then Ike's little sister, Mist. So the point of this chapter is going to be murder everybody. Yes, yes, yes! Oh my gosh, dude. Reese starts out really, really useful. He starts out at like half max of what he can get before he promotes. So he only needs 16 levels to get 10 in this stat, and he has great growths here. So it's really not something that you ever really need to worry about when you're investing in Reese. He'll always have just such a good base stat of magic that his heals are going to be amazing. This is terrifying, and this is terrifying. We have to make sure, like, no touchy at all whatsoever. Okay, Tezme. Right now, he is kind of a pack horse, but he is also really close to a level up. Oscar is going to be just amazing this run. I can already tell. He already has so much worth investing in. Jamie, the fact that he is balancing, that Boyd is balancing strength and speed, like only one level in, is really good. We'll really have to see where he goes because he might just get a ton of strength or a ton of speed. Sometimes it'll just swing one way or the other, but hopefully he just keeps chunking up both. Ike has not missed speed in 2 level ups. He has gotten a point of strength already. He's gotten defense already. He's gotten skill already. He's pretty much like 2 grades ahead right now. Like, Ike's reading at a 12th grade reading level right now. I said that because I read at a 10th grade reading level. Alright, we have a couple of nerds up here. And then just more axe users here. Ike could handle all of these pretty much by himself. I don't know if it's a great idea trying to feed him all by himself while these also kind of hard enemies are still here. I kind of just want to wipe these guys out, make sure Reese is protected, and then move forward after that. Should be pretty easy. These guys are going to do 14 whole damage. This bottom box is the main thing that we're going to be looking at. We'll look at speed often. We'll look at the weapon weight, as the weight kind of goes against like how well they handle their weapons. So I think it's actually their build. Yeah, that's my, oh, the build helps determine the weight, etc., etc. So it all comes from the same formula, but we really want to look at things that are going to give us the ability to double enemies. Okay, like that's pretty good. He essentially has just pretty much just an attack speed of 3. Like, this weapon isn't weighing him down. Oscar being a big old horse boy, that really does help him a lot. These build symbols here also will give you weaknesses to special weapons, but those are mystery tools we'll use for later. Bro, my voice cracked so hard because I was considering saying it like Mickey Mouse, but editor, we'll fix that.
Are you sure about that?
This will also help determine, because there are weapons that will impact based on like those as well. Oh. It's like 2.5D chess. It's like 2.5 dimension. Right, I think we take a risk, make a change, and take a chance here, and we just go in swinging. Especially with characters like Oscar, who can bonk and then run away if I give them the opportunity to. Sheesh, I kind of put Oscar out to dry there, but no worries. He really has had a couple great level ups, so I'm really not concerned. Can you bob and weave through this? What about you? Alright. This seems like a good safe place for a boy. Oh, sniff. Help me, nonchalant Genji-sama! Yari, I guess. The TikTok brain rot is so real. So Rolf is the soft boy. Mist just wants him to get his act together, but he's a child. Everybody might just aggro on Ike, which is fine. He's just gonna get another level up here and essentially be invincible. Okay. No double, that is okay. That does set him up for a great KO though. If Ike hits this guy twice, we are walking away from this with a huge W. Okay. Yep. Yeah, it's probably a good idea we did send Ike up here. We'll get a couple simple and clean kills with our other DPS. Boyd's hitting these guys all day. Boyd's gonna hit pretty often at lower levels. That can be a problem if he doesn't get much skill. But with the fighter band, he really should be fine. Oh my gosh, just healing all the way to full. That's 2 turns of actions for Ike, where he's not using any kind of combat, right? Like, these only heal 10 HP, so anything that he gets from somebody else like that, that's saving so many turns. To have that this early in the game is, I would actually say it's broken. They really give you a huge cushion to explore your characters and kind of level up everybody to see who you like. By giving you Reese, he enables everybody just amazingly. Okay. Okay. It looked like Oscar protect and attack. Maybe he'll take 1 turn of combat here. I don't think he's going to KO anybody. And then we'll leave Ike here to protect our baby boy Reese. That was scary. Okay. I like how the name of the chapter is Rescue, but nobody is getting out of here alive. Clean. We want this smart damage. We want the enemies hitting us in these single turns of combat where nobody else can come in and finish the kill or they can't overwhelm us.
Give me your attention, baby.
Ooh. Okay, Oscar really did want 2 turns of combat though. Nobody else makes it. Perfect. We have the entire squad. I'm not really worried about the fact that Titania was not here for 3 turns. At the start of this chapter, I personally did start counting points because Titania is not going to struggle to catch up to a couple heals and a couple kills. I assure you. Moving on though. Alright, we have a very emotionally vulnerable bandit with 2 people who would love level ups. We have a great rotation here. Pretty much everybody's in safe HP range. I kind of want to trade Titania's weapons to somebody else. As a tank, I'm not really worried about her getting a bunch of KOs. I will feed this guy to her, so she is getting some boss experience. Everybody else should die at the hands of these three. That's the main goal. Oscar just had such an amazing level up. I think that, like, just the chakras are with us this run. We'll probably heal after combat. This guy's a speed of 4, speed of 3. He looks like he might be a little bit tougher. He's going to take 2 turns of combat. So... okay, perfect. And then we're going to let him Kanto back. Perfect. And then we'll just heal him right up to full. He just sets that up for another person next turn. The bandits simply will not be able to wait. They cannot help it. Here we're going to get 2 more turns of combat that will protect Reese, as well as not allow any kind of counterattack as long as both hits land. I wanted to say both hits hit. Okay, we have 2 chances to swing at him. 2 chances to swing at him. A little bit higher chance here, so let's go here then. Perfect. Dude, this team is going to be so great already. Keeping them all balanced like this is going to be a 0% headache compared to just relying on a couple units that might have gotten a couple really good level ups. If any of you want to pursue playing Fire Emblem and you want to enjoy it on more of a tactical level, I would honestly really recommend watching a couple tutorials by Mecha. He introduced something called the sunken cost fallacy, where you invest in units because you're like, I've put so much into them, there's no way they're not going to eventually turn out good, right? And then they turn out as hot dog water. That's typically not a concern in this game. Units are really, really viable all the way up until a certain point, even if they're getting bad level ups. And the amazing units in this game that I know people are going to draft because their designs are amazing, like, I'm super not worried about it. Even if one of the 10 S tier units in this game outside of Titania carries forward, even we have 2 already with Ike and Titania. So we really don't have to worry about, like, oh, this person has this growth, so we need this on the team because it makes up for this weakness. We're really just going to get to level up all the units that we love. Like, it's really just that simple. Brad, chill, bro. Brad, it's because you didn't like the last video, I'm not gonna lie. Ike felt that one. Ike's like a Chia, Ike's like a Neo pet. Something to clarify with healers as well. It doesn't matter how much damage they're healing. It's just the fact that they're doing it. It depends on the staff that they're using and what level of promotion they're in. So with him being in this base, this heal staff will just always give the exact same amount of experience. It's fantastic. It's really, really balanced in my opinion. Ike kind of wants another level up. Wait! Let's rewind here. Okay. Boyd gets this one. Boyd passed the vibe check like 4 times. Boyd was our first 69, and Boyd was our first 420. I just want to point that out. I feel like landing on 42 means something. Perfection. You'll probably see me jumping into a couple bad matchups here and there when it's really, really safe like this. This guy's an axe user, and with Oscar being a lance user, that would be considered a bad matchup. However, getting that little bit of damage for Reese to heal is just going to be imperative to everybody in the entire run succeeding. Everybody is going to need enabling in this game at some point when they're introduced to the team. Even the players that we have right now, like Boyd and Oscar in particular, where they don't have super high skill to assist with dodging a lot of attacks, they're amazing units and they hit really hard. It's just balancing how hard they can hit with how many hits they can take. This guy actually retreated to a heal bush. This guy is like actually the sub boss. His AI is supreme. Okay, I see. Okay, here's a three-way block where nobody would be able to get past. But I would be giving up plus 10 avoid, which is kind of scary. You can see that in the top left. Some tiles will offer a little bit of additional stat bonus, as well as give you a little bit of heals very, very rarely. That's kind of rare, but like finding things that give you a touch of avoid is really useful and something that we'll be exploiting as much as we can. I think we want to get... Dude, we can just get everybody in there. Everybody's looking great. Everybody stands 2 turns of combats from these guys. We'll see if this guy continues to retreat. Yeah, they're really not getting past here. Fo. Bruh, it's so cold that Wendy's got rid of that for real. Bodyguard. Nice. Clean. Everybody's crit animations are really enjoyable in this game for me as well. Unfortunate, but it happens. We don't have any kind of storage right now. Man, this guy actually went to trade. Really good for him. A freaking 5-head bandit over here. This guy is a little itty-bitty fella. He's just the littlest guy. But he's still going to take 2 turns of combat because 7 speed is really good. Even if he hits me, it doesn't do damage. Alright, let's swing first and think later on this guy. Respectable. I think if we take bushes. Up. Okay, so we have plus 10 avoid here. Oscar is fairly thick. Okay, wow. Okay, he takes 7 damage from these guys and 0 here. This guy doesn't quite reach him yet. Yeah, this is perfect. We might take a little bit of damage on multiple characters. I guess not. Nobody's hitting Ike in this bush. Ike is solid snake under the box. He's actually inconceivable at this point. That's so toxic. Alright, Reese, you don't have much to do this run. Ugh, he's so handsome. This is something else that is so funny to me. They just give him this absurdly high resistance stat where enemy mages and sages in this game that we'll see later on aren't really going to have this extreme of a resistance stat. So we'll find a couple uses for Reese, I assure you, Koro. Alright, who's kind of close to a level up here? All of you are about evensies. Let's use our 2 guaranteed smacks. You take 4 damage. I'd rather you... That's okay. We're okay if you take a little bit of chip damage here. Alright, 1 ball. Yes. Oscar's horse is kind of blinged out. Okay, this seems pretty guaranteed. Yep, send him to the void. One of those rocker fools, huh, Boyd? Okay. Wonderful. He's won! I would actually be really overwhelmed if my Fire Emblem units were making calls like on the battlefield like that. Alright. I think we can... Yeah, we get in 1 more heal. Here. Okay, pretty much everybody is really caught up. Reese will definitely get another level up next round. Only being able to take 1 action per turn can make it much more difficult for him to get experience. However, it's so worth it. We'll find stuff later on that'll get him up later. We'll just get him up really high a little bit faster. And then these can go to pretty much just whoever's the closest. Alright, Oscar, Ike, your time to shine. I would also like to apologize to Jamie and Tezame for getting Oscar and Boyd confused. I honestly felt like the mom trying to call out like one of her kids and just kept getting them confused. But Oscar belongs to Tezame, Jamie belongs to Boyd, so. Bruh. Everybody's just getting super incredible level ups here. And then we smack you here. Alright, this is Ike Poo's redemption arc. Yeah. This is gonna be a thick old act, boy. This is gonna be a big old thick old act. No! It's bonk. Let's talk. Titania. I am, and then when they, we'll talk about it later. Okay, clean 1 round. Oh, Titania. I've been waiting for you, you redhead demoness. That's a fire line. Chunk. Miss. Chunk. That's all she wrote. Oh, mama. Wow. I've had this shit-eating grin this entire time because everybody is just so good already. Everybody is doubling. Everybody's hitting so hard. My babies. Drafters, we're going to tally up the points at the beginning of the next video, so you guys can get a clear visual right at the start, and we'll see what we need to focus on right then, because I have the attention span of a TikToker, so that'll help me a ton. But GG's, everybody did amazing. You're all amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys aren't subscribed, please make sure you do that. Thank you. Have a good night.